And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Lions taking on the Tigers. Now, here is Jose Siri. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. And he deals. Check swing. He went. That's strike two. So pitcher making his major league debut and getting the opening day start. Not something we see very often.
No kidding, Boog. And just look around the league here on opening day. You'll see a lot of proven aces getting the start. So they're hoping that that's what he can be for this organization. Someone who can start a bunch of opening days for them in the future as well.
And a 1-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. One down. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Now it's the right fielder, Soup Brito. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Hall, a righty that throws with power. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, a two-seamer, and occasionally uses a forkball. Next offering is in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
One down, base is empty. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
Two down, nobody on.
No, inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And that's off the inside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike. And that's in for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitch.
Sends it to first. That's the third out. Half inning complete. We've got no score. And we're back. Getting the nod in this one, Johnny Cueto.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Righty delivers. And a foul ball. The pitch.
Ball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Righty to the plate. Left field. And it's foul. And here it comes. Hit hard. That gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Emilio Boone with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
In there at the knees.
1-1.
The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Boom. Gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That one's in there. And the count is even, 2-2. And the right-hander deals. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
High fly ball, right field. Settles underneath it. Brito brings it in. Throw, and it gets away.
Batting third, the right field.
Let's take a look at our lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away, jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
And the batter now, Troy Johnston. Pitch out, but no action. Next offering upstairs. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
That one in triple digits.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
And another ball. Man at first, one away. Hard on the ground to first. There's one. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done, and that'll do it. Second inning coming up from our nation's capital. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Almonte. Looking for his first big league hit right here. Paul back to work. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Slapped foul. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Almonte with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Flint Cordero, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. That pitch clips the outside corner. Strike one. kicks and fires. That one fouled off. Oh, 0-2 now. Just off the inside edge.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
1-2 here. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Pickoff throw.
Hey.
Here comes a pitch. The punch out there, and now one away. Gene Segura at the plate here.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Gene Segura.
First offering, and it just misses. And a pitch.
Oh, that's up good.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Kicks and deals.
Aye.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Johnson pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Navarro.
Stepping in, Jasmine Navarro. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And another ball. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Eric Gonzalez to bat next. Two outs.
Aye.
No score here in the second. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that's the 3rd out. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Nationals Park, here's Miguel Andujar.
No left.
Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Next offering is in for a strike. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name. And that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
And a foul ball. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
1 out, bases empty. 2 low, and it's ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Mendoza checks his swing, appeal to third. Nope, he held back.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
73.
And here's the rookie catcher. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Mendoza stands at first with 1 out. Check on the runner.
No, he's safe.
There's a strike. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses. The count now 2-2.
2 strikes.
Maybe a 2 ball. 5, 4,
out.
3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. We're tied 0-0. New inning getting started. And now it's going to be Eric Gonzalez.
Eric Gonzalez.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. The shortstop takes the ball. That missed by a lot. Ball 2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Now 3-0. That's towards center. Rojas hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
Batting up, the catcher.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Pedro Severino. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And there's a strike.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And a big swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
He got away with 1 there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That
1 ball,
missed.
2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. 2 away.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And now it's Jose Siri. First pitch just misses.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
Top of the 3rd, no score. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
To the right side, Mendoza. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they go quietly there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Domingo Levy. It's amazing we get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
That one's in there, and it's 0-2. Check swing, now an appeal to third. And that's a strikeout. Matthew Ross says he went around.
Batting it.
And now it's Nunez.
Gustavo Nunez.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's downstairs and outside. And a pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. One down, base is empty. And another ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That's down and in. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away. Gustavo Nunez with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Strike two.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Nunez over at first with one away. That one 95 to finish him off.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First two pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
So the lineup flips over. Now a chance for Emilio Boone. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. That one in there across the letters. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here on opening day. Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Cueto keeping an eye on him. At the belt and fires. Going to count 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in a 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Righty to the plate. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
The batter, the shortstop, Sergio Alcantara.
First and second, 2 down. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Sergio Alcantara. He's 0 for 1. Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
Next pitch is outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two on, 2 outs. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The pitch. And fouled off. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And the pitch. Popped up. He's got it. And that is out number 3. On to the 4th. Still scoreless. Back in Washington, D.C. On to the 4th. And now here is Escogido.
There's one thing on his mind this at bat. Getting that first hit at the big league level.
The line to kick the pitch. That misses, and that's ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. The wind to the pitch. That misses. And now 3-1. And that's ball 4.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Go ahead run on base. Here's a big power threat. Junior Caminero. And that's in for a strike. That one out to right. He's under it. Makes the grab.
Now number 63.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Almonte. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play. Minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 1-1. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. And now it's even up. And another ball. Flint Cordero in the on-deck circle. Goes down looking. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Still with no score. And we're back. Bottom of the 4th. And here is Troy Johnston. As he turns on the rubber. And with that good live arm delivers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Adios, pelota. You want to talk about kicking off your major league career with a bang. His first big league hit leaves the yard. He'll remember this trip around the bases for the rest of his life. Wow.
He ought to. Usually guys are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield, Boog, but not him. Maybe a glimpse of what's to come from him in the next few years. Good job. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
Miguel Andujar getting ready to hit. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That one the other way. That's a hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Victor Mendoza now at the plate. And there's a foul ball. One on, nobody out, a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That one lifted to left. And he makes the catch.
Now batting, number 73.
And here's the catcher. He hit into a double play his first time up. Not even close there. Ball one. Pickoff move to first. Andujar dives back in safely. Andujar, the base runner at first with one out. Line drive caught. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, Flint Cordero. The right-hander back to work. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball one.
You know, this group of hitters, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats. And I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success. But at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically, he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Gene Segura digs in now. He's 0 for 1. And a strike on the outside edge. Base is empty, one away as we play game one of this 4-game series. That one drifts inside.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
Next offering in there for a strike. 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time. The 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The pitch. Good eye right there.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. Goes off speed. Gets the out.
Yes, man. Navarro.
Jasmine Navarro, the next to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two out, space is empty. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
No strike.
And a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. And that misses off the outside edge.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece and stays alive. The wind of the pitch. And there's ball 4.
That's ball 4. Take your base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
In the air, left field, drifts towards it, brings it in. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the third baseman, Domingo Levy.
Domingo Levy.
The pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Struck him out swinging. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
The batter, number 4.
Now it's going to be Gustavo Nunez. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. In plenty of time to first. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along, 2 quick outs.
Now the center fielder, Johan.
Now here is Johan Rojas. He's a guy who does it all. That clips the corner. Next offering is in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in Nationals Park. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6 at the plate. Pedro Severino. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. And that's outside. And it's a ball and a strike. And another ball. Swing and a miss. And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got it! Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
So digging in, Jose Siri. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Outside corner for a strike. And he swings through that one.
0-2 is the count.
Next pitch misses, and the count 1-2. One down, base is empty. Now a high fly ball out to left center. On the move. He's got it. Out number 2. Man, is he fast.
That's so fun to watch.
And now the right fielder, Soup Brito. Right side, hard hit. Over to first, and that is that. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now the DH, Emilio
The designated hitter, Emilio Boone.
Cueto back to work. Fastball for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
That's in there, and that is strike 2.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
This one in the air. Caminero moving under this one. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
So up next, Sergio Alcantara. And that one clips the corner.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. And it's 1-1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Segura throw to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Troy Johnston.
Here's some real power at the plate. Troy Johnston. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
That clips the corner. Two outs. That's way outside. And that is ball 1. And there's a ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Back in Washington, D.C., here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position. Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
No outs, runner at first. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Almonte, 1 for 2. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Paul checks on first, and he's back in safely.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The pitch. Fouled off. He was late with a single base runner because of all the power. They are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. 1-1 now. Double play ball to second. Tags the runner for one. Over to first. Safe.
Well, I'm sure the skipper not happy about that right now. This is a big moment in the ball game. Big bat at the plate as well. If you're going to go, you got to be 100% sure you can be safe.
Next is the designated hitter, Flint Cordero. Right through there for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Hammered on the line, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Flint Cordero with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
1 down. Now it's the second baseman, Gene Segura. First pitch misses.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Two on, 1 out. There's a strike. Lifted in the air down the left side. Base hit. The throw to third. And he's in there as a run scores on the play.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through a big spot to drive in the run. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes. Really important at bat coming up now.
2 on, 1 out. And here's the first baseman, Jasmine Navarro. That one ripped, but foul. The pitch. Popped up, middle of the diamond. Nunez under this one. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Okay, Singy, I think we can say it's been a successful major league debut for him on the mound. He's giving this organization and its fans some reasons to be excited about what he can do at this level.
I think so too, Boog. It's always such a good feeling to see someone attack a new challenge and do well at it. And that's what we're witnessing today. It's a brand new environment, and he's finding a way to succeed. He'll be humbled sooner or later, so that's going to come. But I've really liked what I've seen from him in this one. I think he belongs here.
2 on, 2 outs. That pitch gets the inside corner, and that's strike 2.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
2 outs. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And here it comes. And look out, as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So 2 down. Here's the catcher, Pedro Severino, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Late on that fastball.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Ball.
That's a little bit low. Bases loaded, 2 down. Base hit, 1 run in already. A second scores as well, and they lead by 2. Pedro Severino with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Brooke Hall won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Steve Moyer gets handed the rock out of the pen. On for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
And here is Jose Siri.
Nope.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
Line drive, base hit. Gonzalez headed for the plate. He'll score. It's 4-1.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So first and second with 2 outs. Soup Brito getting ready to hit. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Counts
Not
1-0.
the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Swinging a foul straight back.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
In the dirt, 2-1. And he deals. Goes up empty. That's strike 2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
And now the lefty. Cut out and miss. Struck him out. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The Lions on top here, 4-1. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Miguel Andujar. Here comes a pitch. Fly ball down the line, in position. Hauls it in for the out.
Now back, first baseman.
And now the first baseman, Victor Mendoza. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Activity in the bullpen. Jimmy Cordero up and loosening in the pen. Hernandez also getting ready. The wind and the pitch. And that one fouled off. Line to second, snagged on the bounce.
Oh.
Throws to first in time.
Now batting, number 73.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
That one not close. And it's 1-2. Swing and a pop-up. Gonzalez settles under this one. He's got it, and that'll do it. All set for the start of the inning. Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
Moyer back to work. That's in there. 0-1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
The 0-1. And that one is inside. Just missed.
Damn.
Kicks and deals. That one ripped, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Almonte stands in now and watches strike one. And a curve misses outside. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top of the eighth. Right through there, got it. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Fought off foul. Left-hand batter waits. He swings and fouls one off. One out and a runner at second. Foul ball, still 0-2. And a pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. He did not go around. Man at second.
Ball, that's out.
This one in the air, right field. Sizing this one up. He's there. He's got it. And there are two outs.
Now back, second baseman, Gene Segura.
Gene Segura will hit next. 1 for 3. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
And there's a strike on the outside corner. And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it just energizes that entire team.
Ripped on the ground to second. Slings to first. Out number 3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jimmy Cordero. And this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Domingo Levy. And a pitch.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
On the ground. Segura throw to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Second baseman, Gustavo
Nunez now at the plate.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Out to short, Gonzalez. Zips it across. And a couple of quick outs.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
And now the center fielder, Johan Rojas. And he takes a strike.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
2 down, nobody on. Ball 1 there.
1-1.
The other way, and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on, as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. We go to the 9th, and here's the first baseman, Jasmine Navarro.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
The pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. In the air, left side on Duhar. Settles underneath it. Drops into the glove. And there's 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Gonzalez in the box now. No balls and a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Down and in, moved his feet. That one missed. On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. One down, base is empty. On the ground to third. And it gets by him. Eric Gonzalez with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
And now Pedro Severino. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That's inside. And it's 1-0. Kicks and fires. Right through there for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Settles under it. And there's 2 away.
The batter, the center fielder, Jose Siri.
So the batting order turns over. Jose Siri digs in now. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
1 ball, 1 strike.
At the belt and fires. And another ball. Foul ball. Gonzalez off of first with 2 away. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Number 82. A chance at his first save of the year. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the DH, Emilio Boone.
Emilio Boone.
The wind of the pitch. That one in the dirt. Ball 1.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
And that one missing low. There's a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
And now the shortstop, Sergio Alcantara. Hard hit, left field, base hit.
All over that one right there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
So digging in, Troy Johnston. He's already homered here in this one. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Tying run at the plate. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
That one pulled foul. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. And another ball. Miguel Andujar getting on deck circle. The tying run at the plate. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that's the first out.
The left fielder, number 22.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Miguel Andujar. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swings and misses. And 1-1.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses. Now 2-2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
So it's their last chance in this one. And now the first baseman, Victor Mendoza. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
Clips the corner. It's 0-1. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. He'll circle the bases. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and we're level. It's 4-4.
Got a real hard fastball. You can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Joe Corbett. On for his major league debut, so we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
Number 73 stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. A little bit low. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in the last half of inning number 9. That one misses, and now 3-0. Domingo Levy, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. Fastball for a strike. And that one ripped to left, and it goes just foul. Already 3 runs across in the frame. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That to right. Brito drifts towards it. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now tied 4-4. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to extra innings. Now the number 2 hitter, Brito. As the lefty gets to work. Up and in. And that's ball 1. Extra innings certainly had a different feel starting in 2020. With a new rule placing a runner on second to begin the inning, and that forced teams to rethink their strategy in extra frames.
Yeah, much less margin for error, and Boog, to your dismay, not much sacrifice bunting. Teams usually try for the big inning.
Certainly not that much bunting for the road team as they try and play for the big inning, but for the home team, if the road team doesn't score, you'll see the home team bunt sometimes. Inside ball 4.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And there for a strike at the top of the zone.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And he takes one right on the black. That is strike 2.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Not close with that one. And the count 1-2. And the pitch. And that one is in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
With the go-ahead run standing at second. And here in extra innings. He fouls it off. We'll do it again.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 on, 1 out. Almonte getting ready to hit.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
That's outside. Ball 1.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the 9th. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button. Try to get some more runs and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
High fly ball down the left field line. That's back there. And out of here. A gigantic blast. His first homer of the year, and they tack on 3. It's 7-4. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Medina.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now, Flint Cordero. That pitch gets the corner, and that is strike one. Medina goes 6'1", 185 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Still only 1 out here in the inning. That one misses, and the count is 1-1. Action in the pen down there. Number 91 appears to be getting ready for manager Scott's service. Number 39 warming up as well. One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that's outside.
Out.
That one just misses. And down on strikes. 2 gone.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Ball 1. 1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of the 10th. And another ball. And down on strikes he goes. That ends the frame. So they get 3 runs on 1 hit, the home run, no errors, and nobody left on. And we're back. Now the 3rd baseman, Domingo Levy.
Leading for the Tigers, the 3rd baseman, Domingo Levy.
The pitch. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. Corbett, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. The run comes in from second. It's 7-5. And that's a leadoff double. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
Tying run at the plate. just off the outside edge.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
And the righty deals. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Righty to the plate. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Now at the plate, Johan Rojas. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And it's even up.
That's the ball.
And this is inside. One run across in the frame so far here in extra innings. That misses the zone. 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
And a ground ball to first. Navarro steps on the bag. Now only one out remaining.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in a ball game like this. Position perfectly.
So 2 down now, and here is Emilio Boone. He's already homered in this game. First pitch just misses. And that's outside.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
And a base hit on the line. In to score from third. And it's a one-run game. And that puts the tying run on base. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
The pitcher now, Kenny Hernandez.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can, so it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And now, Sergio Alcantara. Strike one.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Snap throw to first.
He's good.
Boom. Back in standing.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
In the dirt. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. That's a wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
One strike away. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show.